just about to walk out of the house now. Now I have a job scheduled at noon, but I just accepted another job here in Oakland. Pick up a laptop and deliver it in the city. So I'm gonna go and pick up that laptop, deliver it in the city, and then I'll have another hour to get from that drop-off location to my 12 o'clock appointment. So let me get this party started. Back at West Oakland Bar. Now, how did I get here? Let me explain. So I rode from my house, rode downtown to pick up the item from the customer. Somehow the customer requested for me to pick up the item here in Oakland and take it to San Francisco, but the customer actually wanted me to pick up the item in San Francisco and take it to Oakland. So once I get there, I'm trying to get a hold of her. I can't get a hold of her. So I ended up leaving because it was like 10 minutes I couldn't get a hold of her, 15 minutes I couldn't get a hold of her. Then I got a hold of her once I was on the train. Caught the train in downtown Oakland. The train's approaching West Oakland Bar and the customer's calling. And I'm thinking, great, it's so noisy on the train I can't hear the customer, so I got off the train to talk to the customer, and then the customer lets me know, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I'm gonna cancel. So now I'm waiting on another train to go to the city, and I'm going to the city really early because it's what, 10:30 now, and my gig is not until noon. Today is one of those days. Good thing the train's here. Since I just happen to be in the city during lunchtime and I don't have anything to do for another hour, I decided to go online with Caviar. Just accepted a request. Let's make a quick $15 real fast. All right, this is the second Caviar food delivery. I dropped off the first one in the Mission District and picked up another order in the Mission District that's coming all the way down to Soma. Dropping off at my favorite building right now. Today is one of those days I'm eating cheap, so I got me some potato wedges and some ketchup. I'm ready to go. Look for something to drink now. Should I get water or should I get something sweet? Question mark. Thought it would be a great idea to have a quick bite to eat before I start this gig, because yesterday I had no idea that that gig was gonna go as long as it did. And I did the same thing. I had a quick bite before and that really like saved me. Otherwise I would have been suffering. Maybe I would have left early, who knows. I already finished that job, been blabbing on the phone the whole time, and that job was a lot of fun. It was putting spices inside of bags. When I first arrived, I was like, dude, this sucks. But then I was also working with another tasker, and him and I came up with this method of putting everything in like plastic bags. We just came up with this like assembly line method, and it worked pretty well. Now I am in Daly City. I'm about to go over to, I haven't told you guys, but I've been getting a lot of messages from Uber. So I'm finally gonna go switch my Uber account from New York back to Bay Area. So I'm off to the Uber office now. All right, the truth is majority of drivers drive from outside the city to drive like Uber in the city. But yet Uber just recently moved the Uber office from the city way down here to Daly City. So I just took BART down here to Daly City, and apparently in the news there have been a lot of people in the community that hates this Uber office because there's all these drivers driving around in their neighborhood and littering in their community and just all sorts of drama thanks to Uber. So let's go to their office one more time. I'll be one more driver over there, or biker, or whatever I am. Adventures at the Uber office. Check it out. I'm number 2 on the list. Just left the Uber office, got my account all squared up, so I'm ready to do deliveries in the city and make, what, $5 a delivery. Recently there have been a lot of incentives on Uber Eats and Uber Rush, so that's why I decided to get my Uber Rush account cut back on to test those incentives out to see if I actually can get the bonuses. One incentive is 1.5 surge and 1.4 surge during certain hours. So yeah, I'll test it out and I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I hate this. You guys see this storm drain here? Look down here. It's like down the street from my house. There's all that oil on the ground. And then you look right here, there's a whole bottle of oil right there, like someone ran over it. That's not cool. All of that's gonna go straight to the ocean. Like, that's not cool. This is an email I got from Uber. So from 11 to 2, they guarantee 1.4 surge. But the trick is you must accept 85% of the trips to qualify, which is not the easiest thing to do on a bike, even if you have your phone and a phone holder, because sometimes you have to like pay attention and it's really noisy, it's loud outside. That's a tough one to do. Myself, I don't have a phone holder. I usually cycle with my phone in my hand. I don't recommend people to do that, but yeah, I need to get a phone holder. The next morning, I'm wide awake. I've already placed my Starbucks mobile order. I'm about to go in there, get my coffee, sit down and edit this vlog, and that's gonna be that on that. I'm gonna start today off pump, awesome. It's gonna be a great day. And yesterday, the job I did, the job where I was putting the spices into bags, that gig, well, come to find out, they hired me again, and I really liked that job. At first, I hated it, but we figured out this system to make it work like really well, and that I really liked that job. Yesterday when I accepted that job, well, I didn't accept it yesterday, I accepted it last week, but when it popped up, the pay was really low. The pay was like $17.50 an hour, and I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. So what, 17 an hour is pretty good. Well, it is pretty good, but when I accepted that job, I didn't know if I was gonna be there for 1 hour or if I was gonna be there for 5 hours. If I was gonna be there for 5 hours, 17 is a little bit better than me going all the way there just to be there 1 hour. Because sometimes it may take me 30 minutes to commute to a job. So for $17 for 1 hour, it's just not as worth it. So on the TaskRabbit site, you go online and you post all your rates. And I noticed that this job, like I know for sure I had my rate set much higher than 17 an hour, but for some reason, like this job came through, but then when they re-requested me, now I'm actually making the rate that I requested. So I don't know, it's a little weird with the system. And I have another job today that's the same way. This job is like, I think it's, gosh, I can't remember. It's like assembling something or packaging something, and the rate's like really low. But I don't know, I'll see. I'm just experimenting with it right now. I also remember last week in the daytime on TaskRabbit, everything was like super slow. So at least I'm getting like some jobs on TaskRabbit, because I would rather do TaskRabbit than Caviar, to be honest. Like, I'm sort of losing my love with like food delivery, because I really like working for people on TaskRabbit. Like, customers are awesome, jobs are pretty cool, you always go to some really cool place, and I don't know, I really like it. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog and I'm gonna bust up in this Starbucks, drink some coffee, and call it a morning.